Okay, chat. I think we're back. I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. I was waiting just to make sure the brain rate didn't drop to total crap. Okay. That's it. They're gonna need another running song, chat. Knew I forgot to load something. Let's see this one. Thanks for reclaiming first, Seraphina. Aw, thank you for claiming second, John Blaze. Yahoo, yahoo! We just had to restart. We had some technical difficulties. One of our regulars called false start. Stream looked like PowerPoint slideshow. I was like, That means it's time to restart the computer. But yeah, we did that, and we're back. And it looks like the frames aren't dropping. The game's running a lot better now, so that always helps, right? So how are you doing, John? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a great stream, 10th stream anniversary. I got the badge from it. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I probably said I was there for about... It was like on and off, but I'd say about an hour and a half. The first time I was there for like an hour, and then I got to pop in a little bit more later, and then I had to start my own thing. You went super long. You had a long stream. You went really, really hard. You were reviewing like your very, very first stream, and like you did like a journey, and you were trying like all types of different games, having different interactions with chat. It was just like, I don't know how you did it all, how you kept track of everything. You must have had like a whole little chart you were knocking off. I usually, when I start a stream, even if it's a couple hours long, right? I'll like have 2 or 3 things in my mind, and then I just kind of let the wind take me where it's gonna go. It's like if I get those things done, we'll wing it or see what people are up to. But to be that focused would be very difficult for me. Yahoo, yahoo, Bubba Funk. Here's my little camp of choice. Get out my beloved Zed. Not amigo. So we got the 75, but we still need to farm some of these spells, you know? This guy's not gonna hit me for nearly as much anymore. I'm a bit tougher than him. Yeah. We still definitely want to get stuff from him. I'm gonna be able to get my club to 220 here. It's at 208 now, just hit. I get it to 220, that's when the good damage comes. Texas, right? You and I still really need a better club, but that's a whole separate conversation. Well, let me turn my Twitch tracker back on. There we go. Oh no, I lost everybody. Nobody F5'd. Oh, well, hopefully we'll F5 as we go along. It seemed like the stream was stabilized, so I understand. It seemed like everything was going just fine. Everything was not fine. Everything was not fine. Eventually, she had to restart the stream. Aw, thank you for claiming Dirt Caddy P. Yahoo, yahoo. We had to do a restart. Oh, a balloon there. Okay, I'm here for it. And you didn't drop anything? Oh my god. Greedy goblin. Yeah, my internet... It wasn't my internet that time, guys. My graphics card all of a sudden started freaking out. I'm not quite sure why, but it had a lot of trouble encoding. I think it might have been because So because of our simul stream, both streams are being encoded to the graphics card. And it can be a little intense sometimes. So I think sometimes if anything confuses the graphics card or trips it up, it starts to, like, fall down the stairs, kind of. I should probably, well, I can't afford it, but one day, if I ever do, like, a 2-stream or a 2-computer kind of setup or whatever, and have, like, the stream and my avatar and everything on one, and then the game on the other, I can kind of do that with my console stream, but I don't do that very often. Yahoo, yahoo, Rosa! Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, what got you out of whack this week? Was it a fun thing, like a game? Or was it like a bad thing, like you couldn't get to sleep one day? Oh, you just took... Regen 3? Oh, we already have Regen 3. That's not very exciting, unfortunately. Alright, let's tear some of that boss up for now. Shower 4. Actually. Sublimation. Summer vacation in general. Yeah. There is a lot of stuff going on. Like, my kids have, in particular, my daughter has a vast amount of homework to do for the summer. And so there's a lot. It is a lot. We're gonna sit here and rest. I've never seen 99 as a code before, Brianna. And no chest yet. That would be wild. That would be wild. Let's put this on low weight. Welcome back, by the way, Brianna. Hopefully, Svenius gets in too. We had to restart the stream because it was falling apart. The graphics card was struggling with the simul stream. Also, I think it's where I tried to share the link. I can't tell exactly when I switched. Something I did all of a sudden, you could just tell the frame rate that the game all of a sudden started running crappy. But it might have just been me playing the game. Was like the game had been sitting there idle for so long. I have no idea. I talk and yap a lot. So when these alchemists come back, I'm gonna try to get them. They're the ones that are dropping the stuff I want. Are you ready for Evercold when it comes out? I would get your main ready for Evercold, right? And then, at that point, I would have fun in every other game you want to have fun in until Final Fantasy XIV comes out with their new expansion. Because that's gonna suck you in, and you're gonna lose 6 months of your life doing everything. I have a feeling, I'm just guessing. Because I know deep inside of you, Brianna, is a huge Final Fantasy XIV fan, and you're just waiting for the next big thing. And I know when that comes, it's gonna come for you. So I would just get ready for it, and then go have fun in a bunch of other games until it happens. Oh, that's fair, Rose. It's a big game, so like if you're actually gonna watch and read all the cutscenes and stuff, it took me a long... Oh, there's the alchemist. It took me a long time. Jamming as the song is chat, we gotta pause it. Ooh, my paralyzers are sticking now. Oh, that's fair. Did you unlock sub-jobs on your character, Rihanna? There's a couple easy ways to do it on retail. It doesn't involve nearly as much farming as it used to. And the nighttime luck. That one went fast. So they did a skill chain, and Z just like obliterated 70% of its health by making a distortion. And then the bomb dropped from the goblin, and he dropped it on his foot. And because his health was already so low, it didn't actually do that much damage. You do everything except for the MSQ? That's fair. You know, I'll tell you guys a 14 story about me. My brother had to get me out of this. I wish Josh was here, because he could confirm it. But either way, okay. Alright. So, when I was playing 14 after Stormblood, who's the other alchemist? I was trying to catch up, right? So I could do stuff with Josh and his wife. And, I was going through the quest and everything. And then in the quest line, they introduce you to the NPC that does the relic weapons for A Realm Reborn. And that was the very first time I started to see the purple quest marker or whatever. Right? And for some reason, my brain, I don't know why, but my brain thought that was like an important MSQ related thing. So I started doing those quests like crazy. And so this is why I have the Scholar Relic, by the way. This is why I have the Scholar Realm Reborn Relic, is because Sakura didn't realize that she wasn't doing the MSQ, she was doing the Relic. And then eventually Josh figured it out, and I was about 75% done the Relic anyway. And I was just like, okay, well screw it. It's already almost done, I may as well finish it. Nothing but kill? Ah, these greedy. I should go hunt for more. There's actually not that many more, though. I still could. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, I have never played 14 that hard. Definitely not. I'm a filthy casual in 14. But it was fun. Getting to the Kimura at the end, like everybody congratulated me. Like they knew, right? Like I didn't realize, well, I realized, but I didn't realized. And they could tell because it was, well, you know, a new time entry at first time. And it was obvious I was the first time. And so like when the Kimura dropped, everybody was like hard congratulating me and everything. And I'm like, well, I mean, I got a relic and everything. It was really hard. But it just like I guess I didn't really understand the weight of it. Because like in 11, getting like relics and stuff like that is so freaking hard too. And it was different for me. Alright, there's the mercenary. I ran right past it. Oh, but you're right next to I don't like that. I really want to fight two of you guys at once. One goblin is plenty. Alright, let's try to grab this one. I was fighting these guys at 66. I pretty much had to rest after 2. But we're strong enough to be able to really kind of beat these guys up now. Illuminary tools? Nice. I can't wait to see what the private mod scene and private server scene looks like for 14 in like a decade. People will come up with the craziest ideas, I'm sure. Like, I never expected some of the things that exist on 11. Like, ever. I heard one worked for a little bit, but yeah. Alright, Serafina, thanks for the lurk. Undergeared. Disappointing. Alright, maybe these other ones are up now. So the reason we're here instead of like a zone with like a bazillion more goblins is because this is the only zone, well not only, but one of the only zones that's easy to access that drops sacrifice with the Goblin Alchemist. I was beating him up for a while and keep Terrigan. Got a bunch of spells. But unfortunately, not the one I wanted, not the 2. Well, 2 I'm still missing technically from these guys. There's the Doom Soldier and stuff. Okay, now. Oh, you're Mac. Welcome back. See, there's only 3 down here. Double bummer. Here, Goblin. Here, Goblin! Oh my gosh, no orcastic hero on you. Another copy of Re-Race 3. That's the most intense music for. Well, they're not always little guys with sticks, not ya. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sometimes the music does not match what you're fighting. Sometimes it's an adorable little crab, too. Or a tiny little sproutling. Or an adorable little bunny with beady little adorable eyes. Welcome back, Eshinice. Ah, come on, just kill. Sanj. Army wants to research the other areas now. My NP's not regenerating. Oh, and that stopped. Definitely remember getting a refresh buff on Fields of Valor. Did logging off take it away? That'd be kinda stinky. Oh yeah, let's finish the rest of the song while we wait for the Alchemist. Oh, it's crazy, Bubba Funk. I almost shattered like 7 times when I tried to do it. Oh wow, we're actually at the end of the song. Oh, there's the Alchemist anyway. Hello, other goblin that I totally did not say. Are we going to test the theory of if I don't shatter? That would be interesting. We might be testing it. They were out. I don't even care. Oh wow, instant warp, are you that slow? You're dying. Oh my god, I'm really glad to know the instant warp is that slow. Holy cow, Scroll of Instant Warp. You took like 7 years to get me out of there. I can't believe we didn't die. Holy moly. So are you in there trying to find it now, Bubba Hunk? Or did you finish it already? Get the free MP and HP refill. I get Signet too. I still have Sanction, apparently. So, Bubba Funk, in there's a grounds tomb. And if you've been doing the Fields of Valor, you can actually purchase a sneak and invisible in that. I forget what it's called. It's like, it's not repatriate. It's like, there's like, it has a weird name, but it essentially means sneak and invisible. And that'll get you your first movement into there towards trying a spot or two. But the problem is when I did it, right, I wound up going to the big spot where there's like 7 of them in there. And I checked all of them very carefully. And then I think I had to escape when I checked the last one. And, nothing. It wound up for me being in an incredibly dangerous area. But I know it rotates every day. We're gonna sell re-raise. Wow, regen doesn't give nearly as much as re-raise 3 does. And is there's that. Oh, so you've already been at it, okay. Yahoo, K-Fog, thank you for the 15 stream streak. You're building your legend. Yeah, I can't teleport with survival guides in this mode, unfortunately. So, Bubba, let me help somebody out here, right? Because you don't have 2-3 done or anything yet. Like, I can meet you out there. Like, I'm just goofing off, you know? Heading. Maya not land, go off. Maya? You passing, Maya? I don't think it wants me to... It's gonna let me cast it there, because it's probably too busy of an area. Oh no, just lagging. As change zones, Lurging here can be a little crazy. Alright, Bubba Funk, if you insist, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything. But I definitely figure that one's a rough one. A couple sneaks and invisibles are really handy. Fort Gelsba Incursion. I just still want to keep spam farming spells. We might try Beadell. Because I still need to get Auspice too. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Maybe I should play on retail. Rihanna, I did play on retail. I got on retail to give you a link shell and some gil. It didn't work very well. You're a lady of mysteries. We'll see if we get any luck. After yesterday, how hard we went, I'm pretty sure the last thing Kento wants to do is touch Final Fantasy XI. I wonder if we'll see Maple or anybody else. I think I saw, Old Brother Midas was playing on PSO Blue Burst, which is cool as heck. That means he probably won't be going here today. Oh yeah, Winter V! How was the rest of your game with the gathering and everything? I hope it went well. Did you manage to finish it? He's surprisingly undercamped, Bubba Funk. But don't get me wrong, there's been times I've gone over and somebody's farming it. But it's surprisingly less than you would think. I was really able to farm her almost every time without too much of a problem. It took me, what, 7? There's 6 or 7 tries to get it on my Crystal Warrior. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall arrive. Yahoo, yahoo, Kento! Oh, then it's even easier. Then you just gotta beat it once. It might already be up and then I got the Leaping Lizzie inventory slot, like running to Bastock, Bubba. It's just there. Like, sometimes it's just there. I even kill a placeholder whenever I walk by just to kind of help new players out. Because it's just like, you gotta run there anyway, and it's like, you gotta run right past the placeholder anyway. So I usually just slap it real quick. Oh, geez, I did it, didn't I? Whoops. That was accidental. But yes. And I guess that's the whole point of the meme, so... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wrong. Alright, let's get some trust out. We're going with Zed and Nana, because we can only summon 2. And Zed does lots of big damage, and Nana gives me Treasure Hunter. I need another running song. What haven't I played yet? Well, let's see. Okay, we're into this one. It's kind of sad, but it's a rainy day in the Bieda. They're the perfect song for a rainy walk. So Kento, at the moment right now, I'm not doing anything that's like, oh my god, I need help. You know? But I'm just like spell farming. I'm essentially trying to flesh out the spell list with the different... Like, I want to get Auspice here. I was trying to get Sacrifice over at Gustav Tunnel, and I had to run out. I pulled way too much hate. It's kind of a dangerous spot, but there's only 3 Goblin Alchemists down there. And, yeah. And it's not like the end. Sacrifice isn't as important, honestly, as Auspice. So at that point, I was like, yeah, let's just go to Bieda and change gears. I did get to sell Re-Raise 3 again and regen and get a little extra gil, so that's nice. I picked up a couple of the spark pieces of gear. Oh, yeah! Yeah, you know what else? Well, Lullaby drops in there too, but that's already normal, right? There's a couple spells you'll see that are like, huh? They make a couple spells have alternative methods to get. Not all, some are still a total pain in the butt in the higher levels you get. But some of the early ones they've made a little more merciful. Sounds like a coin flip situation, Brianna. So White Mage is my favorite class just because it was my first. I love healing jobs in general, and White Mage is like the epitome of that, right? But when Dancer came out and gave me an option to melee and heal pretty effectively, I 100% fell in love with Dancer too. So they're almost equal love, but White Mage tips it off just by a tiny bit. But honestly, there's something I like about all 22 of the classes. There's things I like and dislike about all 22 of the classes, including my beloved White Mage and Dancer. Like, for White Mage, biggest dislikes is the fact that Erase can't be cast outside of party. Like, if somebody in the Alliance gets slow, I can't erase them. That annoys the crap out of me. I can't regen them. There's a bunch of spells I can't use on them. So that's one of my biggest annoyances with White Mage. And for Dancer, the fact that they don't have, like, a Dispel is really rough, because sometimes you're attacking super fast and somebody will get like a spikes up or have counter or something, like something that you really need to dispel, and Dancer has no answer to it other than keep slapping them with your dagger and suffer through it. And that is never fun. That's never, ever, ever fun. But other than that, I love a lot about Dancer. And possibly, okay, well, there's a couple other. I wish the Sambos didn't have to, like, be the way they were. I don't like how you have to attack the monster. And it only affects, the monsters you're attacking. The neat aspect of that is because of its enfeebled nature, it does affect the entire alliance, which is really cool. It's essentially like a buff / enfeeblement that can affect the whole alliance. Which is very, very cool for sure. But with how fast stuff dies in Modern 11 and making sure you're targeting the same thing, etc., etc. What haven't I played yet? I feel like I've played all of these. Let's put this one in again. Just got a tiny bit of a walk. You're right. Those are two jobs I love the most. But they're not perfect either. I also have a lot of love for Rune Fencer, Bard, Scholar, Black Mage. I mean, I love the mages more than anything else usually. We want to avoid him so he doesn't aggro me. He's an NM that would aggro me. Come on, let me get through your gate. Look, you chill. Let me get through your gate. Okay. Still meek. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit easier for him than what else we were working on. Thank you for the 40 stream streak, Salty. Yahoo, yahoo. I hope you're having a good day. New piss quit off. That's what we're looking for. Ooh, and you will aggro me. We're here for it. Course. Yeah, that's correct. Also, the garrison points, Bubba Funk, can be exchanged for clusters. So a lot of people run garrison so that you can purchase crystal clusters. But yeah, elementals as well. Early on, I started doing elementals before garrisons really became viable. And I started knowing, like, who was running them, and I'd start messaging them ahead of time and stuff. Exactly, Geode. Hello. That's not how we wanted. Oh, I'm still silenced. Yeah, that explains why I am, So incursions are kind of custom, right? And they're really good and worth doing, for sure. I have a bunch of incursion entries. But my navigational skills are not the best, right? So I tend to wait till somebody who knows the map a little bit better than me in the past for the content. Oh my. A new New Jersey legend has begun, apparently. Are these topaz quads are the target? We made friends with the steel cut off too, so. Okay, what is snoo snoo? Okay. Salty, I don't know how to explain this. It's a meme essentially. Thank you for the gold coin, Eshvinies. Oh, I was thinking Jersey Shore. I'm guessing I was confusing it with Smish Smash. Okay, now you guys are gonna have to remind me, because I remember Futurama, but I don't remember this Futurama reference. That's what I thought it was! That's what I thought it was, Eshvinies, but I was trying to think of a more polite way to word it. Yeah, I was pretty sure it meant kissy kissy time. That was in my mind when I hear snoo snoo and somebody's talking about it. That's what I think they're talking about. And yeah, my brain was also kind of linking it to that. Exactly. Exactly. I know I'm showing my age a little bit here, chat, but yeah. Yep, that's what my brain went to when I heard that. I was like, isn't that what it means? Oh, so this shattering. So in this mode, when you die, instead of just losing a 10% of the experience on your level, you lose all the experience on your job that you're on and drop back to level 1. We call it a shatter. And Salty, I will load up that song, but I can't listen to it right now. But I'll have it up for later. Death by snoo snoo. Oh my gosh. Octopus, there we go. Let's go. That's the spell we came for. That was fast. I feel like while I'm here, I want to get something else. Alright, let's learn Auspice. I kind of want to check on, oh goodness, chat. Now I kind of want to... Okay. Let's do this. I mean, avoiding using the echo drops. But unfortunately, it must happen.
Venture, your skill has increased.
You don't have to fight these guys anymore. But I'm curious because there technically is a better neck here. And it's like, well, I'm here, right? If it's up. But yeah, Ashwini's, that's what I overcame. I shattered 3 times. Once at 63, once at 47, and then once at 36. Trying to climb up to 75 on this white mage. I went hard. I played a lot of content. I played with probably 100, 200 different Crystal Warriors. Friends, strangers, everybody. Anything I could get into to grow. And when things went bad, or I made bad choices, sometimes by myself. I shattered. And, yeah, it was not pleasant. To say the least. But you keep overcoming it, you know? See, Bubba, that's why I was offering to help out. It's all good. I understand, trust me. I understand the desire of, I want to try everything I can to do it myself first. I could be stubborn. I totally get it. Like 1,000,000%. Like, notice earlier, Kento asked if I needed any help. It was just like, Kento's looking, and Kento's probably like, Sakura's fine, probably. Unless Sakura gets into anything crazy. Let's see. My memory. Isn't it this one right here? I choose a placeholder? Yeah, you are. I remember it now. It's just coming back to me. Yep, you're the placeholder. The chat, you're all probably thinking I'm crazy. Promise you I'm not. We're gonna wait a little bit. Because the NM that pops off of that placeholder, a lot of the times, drops a really good white mage necklace. Yeah, that's true, Bubba. You're right. Honestly, that mentality of getting stuck on one thing is how you shatter anyway. Speaking from personal experience, honestly, picking your battles is the best way. I'll tell you though, incursions with strong players is really good. The problem is if you can bring in one new player who doesn't know what they're doing, who's gonna be like carried a little bit. But once you have 2 players that expect to get carried, it's over. There's a chance things are gonna go bad. If somebody's just auto-following and just auto-attacking and not doing their role, like if you're a tank who's not like claiming hate on everything, it's over. You're a wasted slot in the party, and it's gonna hurt and people are gonna die. But you can do that usually for up to 1 slot. You can get through an incursion with 5. But once you're at 4, it starts to get really hard. Now, if you have 4 elite, geared, amazing players, sure, you probably smash the rinse, still no problem, but that's pretty rare. Even my character, Crystal Warrior, not like that, so... I mean, it would take some time to get that level of power. On that note, let's put on another song, because we are waiting for a repop. See you this one. Might have played this one too recently, but this is the one I wanted to play. I need more music, chat. FFXI does not have enough music in its absent music sounds. And yeah, I'm probably a little crazy, Ashwinice. So here's the thing, right? My main has 99 on all 22 jobs. Master levels on like 18 of those jobs. Meaning that they all got 2100 job points. Indian gear on all 21 jobs. Every Aeonic finished. 2 mythics. 2 relics. Those Ergon weapons. An Empyrean harp. Every single prime weapon at tier 2. Like, it's you start to hit a point, right? Where, like, my main's inventory is absolute disaster. And anything that I would even throw in the trash, right? Or move to a character is something that somebody has dreamed or fantasized about for a year or more in their Final Fantasy XI career. It starts to get a little crazy. Like, my main's junk is another person's treasure now. I'm trying to figure out how to even fit everything. In retail, yes. And that's only one of my characters. So anyway, you start to run out of stuff to do. You start making other characters on other servers and playing with new friends and seeing different adventures and what the vibes are. And then eventually I landed on these private servers because they have unique challenges to me. And this one was brutal enough to actually keep my attention. Do I suggest a casual 11 player tries this mode? Oh no. No. Not a million years. But if you have gotten to 11 and you have done everything you can imagine, and you think you know a lot about your job, and you really think you're a master of Final Fantasy XI, and you want to show off how much you know about your job and how much you're an expert you really are, prove it in modes like this. Because it will burn you and show you how weak you really are, or you're gonna thrive. Like, there is no hiding in the shadows from this. There is no getting carried beyond a certain point. Like, don't get me wrong, I guess you could. You really could if you had a whole bunch of friends. Or my character's better than Hegemon. Not anymore. For a while, my main used to be more powerful than Hegemon's characters. But Hegemon has since passed me. And plus, he has 6 characters. So, yeah, in that level of power, he's vastly more powerful than me. I only have one retail character that's like super god tier, and then sometimes I'll log into my daughter's account, which has like a decent bard or healer and stuff, just to kind of help flesh things out. I hate multi-boxing. It's not that I hate other people at multi-boxing, I just hate doing it myself. It's such a pain. It's such a pain. Literally half of the game is inventory management. Like, I cannot tell you, and I'm sure Hegemon probably would admit it, but like, how much time off stream is just managing all 6 characters' inventory. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, placeholder's back, and gotta beat him up again. Why didn't you pop GNM? I want a shot. I'm already here. I got auspice. I figured get a necklace while I was here. I know this is riveting stuff, chat. But you know how it goes, right? Plus I can chat with you more engaged. We're gonna put on another song. Level 1 and lose your equipment forever. So that doesn't exist yet. You don't lose the equipment, or the skill levels, or the mission progress and stuff yet. That one's pretty brutal. If there was a mode like that, this is already pretty hard. At first I was laughing when I started it, right? I was like, oh, we could make this even harder. And now that I've gotten to 75 on a job, it's like, oh my, this is pretty brutal. It takes a lot. Yahoo, Iferdopey. So, I'm spell hunting, trying to complete all the important spells that I want to get for 75 White Mage. We just got Auspice and Beato from a Topaz Quadav. And while I was here, I was like, you know who's here that I wanted to take a stab at the necklace for the Holy File? It's this little guy that pops from this old Quadav here. So we're beating him up before we leave, trying to see if we can get him to pop real quick. They got Nanamigo out for the Treasure Hunter too. But yeah, just chilling, you know, just seeing what kind of comes and what the wind calls and everything. What are you up to today? I was gonna say, if I was gonna bring some healers to other stuff at this point, I probably would have bring my Red Mage. But my Red Mage is level 20! Let's get some levels! Or my Dancer. Yeah, my Dancer would be fun to bring its stuff now too. Are you in dish? I was doing laundry earlier. I finished laundry last night and then I had more today. I finished folding it right before I started stream. I was watching Zayden do mods and stuff, and Lala was doing Final Fantasy 14. And I was folding laundry while I was listening to them. Drops increased in this server. Some. For the Crystal Warrior mode in particular, Beastman Seals and Kindred Seals drop rate is increased. Because since you have to farm everything yourself, they do try to make it a little easier to get into the orb fights. But every other drop I think is the exact same rate. So if I was gonna make Crystal Ashvenice, let's talk about if I was gonna make this even harder. There's a few things I would implement, and people would not like me for it. Only a couple things. And I abused them. I abused the heck out of them when they were available to me. But especially to make a point that that's the meta, and there's a reason that's the meta is because of how strong it is and how overpowered it actually is. And that is the Puppet Master's pet invincibility rate is incredibly tuned. It's very, very strong. The regen rate keeps a pet completely invincible if it's set up properly in this mode. And so that's one thing, right? And then the other thing I would probably change is people helping you to farm stuff. So like if a 75 comes, like when I come and farm something for like a level 15, they can still get items that way. And you can help a lot of people out that way. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's nice and kind and helpful and everything. And I love helping people for sure. But I also think it kind of defeats the spirit of the mode. So I think one change that I would do if I was making it myself, like if I was doing it from scratch, I would make it so that items only drop in a party when the party is level synced. And they can turn on a level sync, for sure. But they have to be level synced to the lowest person in the party. And I think that would be a fair way to keep the drops honest. So that you can't just like have a 75 help find gear for like a level 15. The 75 could sink down to the 15 and they could farm it together, and then that would work, you know? But if the 75 remains 75, that's something I question about where the power level, etc. stuff kind of comes in. And you also hear people on Crystal Warriors chat and stuff say a lot. Like, oh, blah, 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 power level present, or PL present, stuff like that. And it'll just be like, eh. To me, that really defeats the spirit of the challenge. You know, taking this job up to 75, I did do some cozy parties, like with Minnie, to get up to 75. But I did a lot of dangerous parties, too, where I almost shattered. And so, like, I don't know. That's me, personally. I mean, you could solo the whole way to 75 if you really wanted to. K-Club is 5%. Okay. All right, Minnie. Let me report that over. And brutal. Well, those are the biggest changes that I would personally think would make this mode more fair. Or not more fair, more honest to the spirit. But frankly, there's so much he did. If Carver wrote this all himself, Carver did an amazing job. I need to find another song. Like, the custom quests that are added are thoughtful. Some of them are emotional and really well done. Like with NPCs and dialogue and everything. I mean, like a really good job. There are ways to generate gil through like the Yudo feathers or extra gil through like crab shells and other stuff like that. Because they know that guild's going to be a struggle for you early on because you can't use the auction house. And then eventually guild kind of stops mattering once you start sourcing your own stuff. Unless you, well, except for me, guild matters for crafting and certain spells I buy from the shop. But other than that, I guess teleporting, but that's pretty cheap. But guild does not matter in this mode like it does in modes where the auction house exists, you know? Where most of the game is saving up guild for the things that you can't farm for yourself or craft yourself. Yeah, honestly, Bubble Flunk, it's my favorite part about this mode. I absolutely love not caring about Gil. And Bubble Funk, wait until you unlock the E-Box. The very first time I deposited 25 items instantly into the E-Box and my inventory cleared up in a second, I questioned if I was ever going back to Retail or Horizon. And then eventually I did play Retail and Horizon again. But I'm never gonna forget the E-Box from this server. Like, there's certain things, like, you know, the music on Horizon and how wonderful some of the custom tracks are and everything. I love them. I'm never gonna forget them. I'm never gonna forget the E-Box on this server at level 40. And if you want help with that, 100% bring me or Maple or Kento. You only need like 2 people, really, which will come with you. It's not a super hard fight, but if you went yourself, it would be too dangerous, I think. And oh my gosh, it's so fun. Also, you have to log in Bibiki Bay. They have a custom logging zone because you need a Phoenix Feather. And the only place you can get a Phoenix Feather on this server is by logging in Bibiki Bay. So if you want to get ready for the quest, that in your, like, cozy time, that's something you can do. Four jobs: Summoner, Beastmaster, Puppet. So you seem to have a passion in your belly for the pet classes. Yeah, pet classes can be fun. Of all those you've listed, Dragoon is probably the lightest of the pet jobs. They definitely have a pet and it can do lots of cool stuff, oh my gosh. But it's not quite as advanced as the others. The others have very complex pets. Whereas, like, the Dragoon's pet's more of an awesome accessory that you want to make sure stays alive, because it gives you haste. And then Puppet Master is very, very strong solo and low man. Endgame, it doesn't really get into a lot of stuff because I've ranted about it a lot. Oh, thank you for the happy pride. Oh, that's really cute. I played a little animated thing and everything. Oh, that's really cute. I saw that in YouTube chat. Nice, YouTube. Oh, it's the old Korab again. Placeholder. Placeholder. What's going on? Keeping the song going because this guy's gonna die quick. Glad I got auspice now. That makes me super duper happy. And 40's not a ways off, by the way, Bubba Funk. If you did 3 incursions today with me, you would be level 40. Granted, it's pretty late, so I don't think we would be able to do 3 incursions at this point. Not pretty late, but like, it's 9. I've been going for like an hour and some change, right? It would usually take almost a full stream to like maybe do. Each incursion would be like an hour if it went super fast, maybe a little under an hour. I've managed to finish an incursion like 44 minutes with like a super awesome group that knows like what they're doing. But I've also seen it take the whole almost 2 hours or hour and a half or whatever. And yeah, so grouping, there's a massive XP bonus when you group Bubba. Like a massive one. Plus, it level syncs you down. So you start at level 8, then you go to level 10, then level 12, then level 16. And by the time you're done, and you don't have to, like, pop the final boss. What a lot of people will do is they'll hang out in the final area for a little bit if the group's going well and people are killing fast, and they'll just kill stuff in that final circle because the XP rate will be just as fast as if you were Meride. So, like, 75 will go in there just to get, like, good merit points and stuff, too. Welcome back, Serafina. So yeah, you can. And then garrisons, every garrison you complete, you get a Dragon's Chronicle. And Dragon's Chronicles stack on this server. So if you do a set of 6 garrisons, which is very common because you'll get an incursion entry as a bonus item, plus another Dragon's Chronicle. So you'll walk away with 7 Dragon's Chronicles and an incursion entry item if you join in a garrison group. And even if you don't lot on a single thing, which you should lot on things, there's tons of duplicates and it's way more gear than anybody knows what to do with. Especially in Crystal Warrior where you can't sell any of it, right? But that all said, garrison, I would say, if you went into a level 20 job, for instance, right, like on my mage, I would go into my mage at 20 and go through the 3 level 20 garrisons to get to like level 26 or so. I'd chug the 3 pages and get to like 28 or 29. And then I, as a mage, since I was healing, I could go in a little under levels and then do the 3 level 30 garrisons and end up like level 32 or so. But if you were DPS and you went into like 25 or so with an XP ring bonus on, you'd probably get to the 30s, close to 30 enough to use your pages to get to 30, and then do the garrisons to get to like 35 or so, maybe it's 34. There's options, you know? And those you can keep repeating. Like, there's no XP penalty after 10 levels difference of level sync on this server like Horizon, right? So you can level sync down to a level 15. The one difference is level sync is level 15 and up here. For Crystal Warriors, haven't I played in a little while? This one. This guy's killing me. If I had to do his repop like 3 times now or 4 times. Come on in, him. You know you want to pop for me. Even if you don't drop... No, I'm not gonna say it. I want you to drop the necklace. But, yeah. I was gonna be like, even if you don't drop the necklace, just pop at this point so I can just get it over with. But I would also like him to drop the necklace too, so... Yeah. No, it's 71 by my... Or 77? That one is... 74. Yeah, it's not that one. I farmed this when I augmented the parrying daggers, as I had to kill this guy twice. I actually killed him 4 times already. I've been trying to get this necklace for a minute, but he's a stubborn one. And yahoo yahoo, extra Cooney. Sad Panda. Placeholder again. In a lot of ways it does, Brianna. But there's some weird rules with it on certain servers, like Horizon. If you start to exceed past 10 levels, there's a penalty. Like, you can get a penalty of up to 50% experience less if the level gap is too big. And it's to try to prevent, like, high levels from abusing low-level parties. And on Horizon, that's a popular server. That could be a big problem. But on a slower server, it's not quite as big a problem. You actually need players to work with each other more. So it's more encouraged. Yeah, you level up more slowly. Exactly, Brianna. Yeah, you understand it perfectly. Right, so retail and, yes. Well, it's not even just codes, Ashwini's. She loves numbers. She's like a numerology expert almost. I don't know if she's actually an expert in numerology, but she definitely is passionate about numbers. And she loves Final Fantasy XI. So it drops the Holy File, which is a really, really good necklace. So while we're here, I figured, may as well give it a go. It's taking a little longer for the NM to pop than last time. The last couple times I've been here. Usually I'd kill him like 2 times and the NM would pop. Oh, nice. Owl alert. Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank you so much, Owl. Okay, good. Oh, John Plays is on. Okay, let's put the lurk on him. Trying to spread the lurk love around. Owl finished their stream. And Owl rated Katie. Which is great because I have like 120 or so. I can't even remember how big my streak is on Katie. I didn't even notice she went live. So I almost would have lost my streak. That would have been terrible. She usually streams a little earlier than I do, so I usually almost always catch her. But I guess she started really late today. Oh yeah. Oh, they're really... So, on this server, Ashwini's, you can augment them. Almost every early piece of gear has an augment path to it. And the Battle Gloves augment is insane. I think it even has a stat on it that raises the amount that cures hit you for. I just have to start playing 11 music now, chat. We're just gonna have to start doing it. I'm running out of other songs, so... Let's do this. Yep. Perfect. Oh, this is perfect. I had heard this song from retail in a while. Honestly, most retail players have never heard this song. You have to get very far to hear it. Oh, you're welcome, Fiveways. Hegemo's great, isn't he? He's got a fun laugh, too. Whenever he laughs, he's just like, ha 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 ha. And it's just like, I love it. It always makes me giggle. Yeah, I have a character on the Shiva server, but I've never really gotten to play with Hegemo because, honestly, he never really needs help from me, you know? But I do have a white mage on his server, just in case. Oh, your OG character's on Shiva? Nice! Well, then you are on the same server as Hegemo. And my one white mage character. Which actually has the lottery white mage weapon. Which we raised 5. When they handed out a bunch of these lottery weapons one year to us. A bunch of coupons for them. And I logged on every single character. I went crazy. Yeah, I had to call to do that. I had to call the Square Enix office on business hours. I called them first thing in the morning because the one time I tried, I waited on hold for like an hour. And then, it was at the end of the day anyway, so I think the hold just carried into the end of the day. And then I just got hung up on. It was like, oh, okay, I need to catch them sooner. Their call center was so buried that they couldn't, like, get to me in time. So the next day, I wound up calling them and like the moment they opened, and somebody answered right away. It was super friendly. So you can replace the battery in it 5 ways. Technically, there's a way to get it going again. It's usually just the battery dying, and it's a really easy battery to find at Walmart or Ace Hardware and stuff like that. Or like Lowe's and all that. But at the same time, I don't know. 2FA can be kind of rough. Because there's times you lose it. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I couldn't find my set of keys, so I couldn't get on the game because my keys were somewhere. Like, changing the battery voids it. Yeah, you have to re-blink it again, I think. So I still think you have to call them. It does reset the code parameter. There is, like, whatever happens on it, they also, like, they have you press the button a certain amount of patterns or whatever. For exactly how it works or whatever, and then that makes it reveal a code. And then you give that code to them, and they link that code to the account so that it knows whatever random math or whatever's in your thing is the codes for it. Because, like, what it does is it has, like, an internal clock in it. And whenever you press it, it generates a code based on that math, and that's how it gives a proper code to prove that you're you. It's weird, but it works. It keeps a lot of people out of accounts. You know, the best locks are like that. I still have mine probably sitting in a box somewhere. I don't think I had the heart in me to get rid of it. But then again, I still, like, I have my planner from the 2007 FanFest that Tanaka-san signed. And it's literally, like, pieces of paper falling apart. Because it's literally paper, right? And, like, I still kept it. Because Tanaka-san signed it. Like, I got to meet him, I bowed to him, I thanked him so much for making this game. Like, he probably thought I was a total weirdo. I don't even care. Like, I was so appreciative. Had to make him making the game. I had to tell him personally. And he signed my planner. He's like, do you have something that I can sign for you? And I'm looking around like, well, I'm like, oh, I got this planner you guys gave me for the fan fest. He's like, sure, I'll sign it. And he signed it in Japanese for me. It was awesome. And I still have that to this day. And a bunch of things from the fan fest. And other weird stuff like a Bastock keychain. You know? Like there's some things I'll never... I got to smoke cigarettes. I know, I'm bad. I smoke cigarettes. But so did a ton of the Japanese devs. So like when I was smoking cigarettes outside of the hotel for the FanFest 2007, I wasn't the only person out there. There was a bunch of Japanese people out there with me, and I was having big time fun, talking about the game and the event and everything. Well, they mostly wanted to talk about the event. They were really terrified that the event was going to be lame. And it wasn't. It was a lot of fun. I mean, some of it was lame. A lot of it was fun. Not that one. Here we go. Perfect. This one. I love this song. Yahoo, yahoo, blessing! Alright, take care, Ashenice. Inscription piece. Yeah, I'm not a fan of multi-boxing Ashenice, personally. As you hear my rant about it, I would first prefer to play with real people. But I understand why Hejimo does it. I'm never gonna judge him. Or Velner or any other multi-boxer, Keiko, or any of them. I love them all. Because I understand why they do it. It's hard to line up time to other humans when you want to do content. Other humans have real life schedules and stuff too. So there's a lot of mods and add-ons and stuff that you can use to help control those other characters. But it's still not easy. It's still not easy, and it's expensive. Like, I've already told you guys, chat, if I'm ever gonna 6-box, y'all are gonna have to pay for it. And I could show you my Twitch payouts. We're not anywhere close to that. We're not anywhere close to 6 Final Fantasy subscriptions. So, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. As much as I appreciate all the support from everybody, and I do, and trust me, I use it on the channel now. I use it for fun stuff and stuff for the kids and everything. But it's not 6 Final Fantasy XI subscriptions monthly. Come on, old Kurav. Nothing. Alright, let's find another song. I'm gonna randomly peruse through some Final Fantasy XI songs here, chat. Oh yeah, sure, we'll chill on this one for a little bit. I'll turn this up a little bit. It's raining in Bia though. I like the sad music. Yeah, you remember. Rihanna remembers hashtag free blessing. Give Blessing the Brennan patch. You guys already made it for Brennan. Blessing's a good guy. Like, Blessing never hurt anybody seriously. He helped out new players in need. He's a little bit of a silly troll and prankster, but he only wanted the best things for Horizon. And it's not good to keep him away from it. Blessing, I'm not even being facetious. I mean every word I said. If I was in front of Eric, I would say the same thing. Like, I always saw you pull it back before it went too far, you know? Because you never really wanted to hurt anybody, you just wanted to be silly. Whenever things started to get, like, kind of heated, you would always turn down the heat. You'd usually be the first one to be like, alright everybody, we're friends, right? So, I personally struggle to believe it. But I still don't know how you pop so many chests. Like, if you were on Blue Mage, maybe. How do you kill monsters that fat, though? I've been playing 75 year for so long. I forget that you can kill things incredibly quickly on retail. I can kill things quite efficiently. I have a couple videos of it on YouTube. Used to be able to kill even more, until they nerfed Crawler's Nest in the past. I'm trying to remember what this song is from, chat. I cannot identify what this song is from, but it's an 11 song. It's in my 11 song collection. And I don't have names on these either. Like, I ripped these myself. It sounds like it's a Wing song, but it's probably not. It's from Rashides. There's placeholder again. Is that a panda? I wonder if he, like, just popped before we got here. Chat, we're gonna be a little stubborn. I know, this is so riveting. You're getting to hear DJ Sakura play Final Fantasy XI song she likes. Alright, let's see. Let's find another one. I know that one. I don't remember what this one's from either. Make a screenshot. Come on, tell me I made a screenshot of the names of these. I really like this song, but I can't identify this for you guys, I'm sorry. What is this from? Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to make it my life's mission to figure out what this is from. It's pretty good. So they always play twice. The way I did the reps, they play twice so that way they can be set into repeats cleanly and stuff. But, I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, they have something in the scripts that let them be a little more seamless. So they're in like a .pgm format usually with the game, naturally. So So to get like a music player to be able to play them involves, you know, a bit more work. I love this song. Where's it? I need to get a pen. I need to write this song number down so I can look up what this is later. I really like that one. Okay, we're gonna try to find another one now. Oh, we already know what this is. I know what this one is. Does anybody know what this one is? Oh, I don't have enough money to gift anybody a sub right now or give somebody a big prize. I will be very impressed if somebody can identify what song this is from. So I could be wrong, but I'm like 90% sure that this is the end of Shantoto Ascension. I think this is the final boss theme of Shantoto's Ascension. I don't have the label in front of me right now, but I'm like 90% sure this is the final boss theme of Shantoto's Ascension. I haven't yet. I haven't. I need to scrape it. That reminds me. I need to scrape it from my game data. I need to update my music lists. There's new music in the game. I thought I was safe when they said it was in maintenance mode. I'm like, okay, good. I have a complete music collection again. But no, you're never safe with Final Fantasy XI, chat. They'll even tell you it's dying, but the players will never let this game die. Listen, Seraphina, we're a stubborn bunch, okay? We're a stubborn bunch. We're very community-based, and the communities that we built in this game don't seem to exist anywhere else. So, there's almost always like a bond, like, if you suffered through this game at some point in your life, there's like a respect, like, you could walk up to a Final Fantasy XI player, and even if they don't know who you are, but you knew they played Final Fantasy XI, and you could just be like, I played Final Fantasy XI, I did this, and this was my character, and blah, blah, blah. And, like, before they even know what you do, what you drive, how much money you make, or anything else about your life, you've automatically gone up like 100 points in their mind. Oh, this theme I know. I think some people will figure out this theme. Does anybody remember this one? No, I should turn these into like little polls for you guys to win points. I have to make a game of it at some point and like plan it out better. Now, like, who can identify the music, and then I'll put up like 4 things you can guess, and then the right answer is the prediction or whatever. Maybe we can use predictions in that way. So this is the song from Abyssia, everybody. When you're not in battle, and you're just walking around freely in any of the 9 Abyssia zones, this is the music that plays. It has a somber sound because you're traveling to a dimension where the Shadow Lord won. The high notes there confirmed it for you. Because I was kind of famous in my link shell for being known for hating Abyssia. And it's true. I did not have a lot of warm feelings for Abyssia. A lot of my friends quit when Abyssia was announced. And eventually I did too for a while. It is. It really is. Don't get me wrong. In hindsight, when I think about it now, there's a part of me that's glad they did it. Because seeing 99 era Final Fantasy XI is fascinating. It's fast-paced. And there's a level, a speed of decision-making that's just... I mean, you guys have seen me play my dancer in Odyssey. I'm hitting macros possibly faster than the frames are rendering them. I don't know. I don't know if you can even see me hitting my macros, like if the frames are capturing fast enough for that. I hope they are. But like, you're having to move at rates that are like insane. Like so much so that I even miss-hit stuff occasionally. Like, just because of the sheer speed that you can go. And so that's really cool. There's something really, really neat about that. But it does put the pressure of the game up a bunch, too. And so some people definitely did not like that change. They like the pace at 75 because, frankly, and I'll be 100% honest too, the system was designed at that speed. Skill chains, magic burst, everything. So when you get to a point where it's at a 99 pace, you literally have DPSs sitting there with 3000 TP, waiting to use their weapon skill. Because, most people this is why they spam Savage, because that does more damage. But if you're trying to create a skill chain, for instance, right, it gets really important. So it's like the piece difference is different from 75 to 99. Yahoo Yahoo takeover. We can do that. Nya nya nya. Nya 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 nya. I had fun in there eventually, it's true. To say I had no fun in Abyssia would be a lie. There's a lot of good things about Abyssia, especially if you're blue mage farming spells or crafter farming mats. The mobs are organized, you can teleport across them quickly once you've unlocked the teleports. There's ways to, get keys for chests. There's bonuses and buffs and stuff you can get there to make things go faster. There's a lot of neat systems in Abyssia. But at the same time, the other thing that came from Abyssia that was really bad was the very first serious power leveling, where there would be, level 90 characters that had no idea how to play their job. I'm starting to wonder if I found a fake placeholder, Brianna. No, I'm kidding, it's this one. I know for a fact we're just having really bad luck. At this point, I'm staying strong. And I still love retail, don't get me wrong. But I'm just trying to understand it on both levels again. One of the things that I really loved about private servers is it forced me to remember how important each decision is. Every choice that you make has way more weight in the 75 era. In the 99 era, there's a lot more ways to correct the mistake. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hopefully it didn't kill you. Alright. Abyssia song's done. We gotta find another one. Let's see Abyssia battle theme. Are you gonna go down the list? Sure. Let's do it. We were talking about Abyssia. Let's do battle theme. You know what I should do, chat? I'm trying to figure out a better way to do this. What if... I need to get a tool where you guys can control the Final Fantasy XI tracks. And then I have the custom tracks on there too if people just want to change it up. And then maybe we can add some other, stuff that we don't get in trouble for. Or, if musicians want to add their stuff too, It's we just kind of throw stuff in there. And then people can queue it up and it can play. But I would only have stuff in the selection pool that would be mostly Final Fantasy XI tracks. Ah, the placeholder again! The Shinu is very cool. He teaches a really good blue magic too. Mighty Guard. is pretty good, isn't it? I haven't heard it in a while. It loses its luster when you've been in there for hours farming Colorless Soul, okay? But it is pretty good. Are we gonna go song hunting again? Nah, we all know that song. Now that I remember this song, we're gonna let this one roll for a little bit. It sounds like Seekers of Adeline, though. Wait, credits roll? Is the credits roll for Rat Shitties? So, honestly, spell hunting, Ether Duppy. I didn't think this was gonna take so long to get this NM to puck. I'm being honest, I'm half tempted to give up on it, but my stubbornness is strong. I want to get into Dynamis, I want to get into all of it, I want to try all the custom content. I want to mess around a little bit into all of it, for sure. But I'm definitely trying to complete spells and get a decent set of gear. Decenter weapon too. My weapon is not very good, so I could do the orb fights that drop the Morgenstern. That would be a pretty good melee weapon that doesn't involve crafting or anything insane. Like Season's Greetings, a battlefield that drops it. But another one is what, the Mullah Constrictor, I think? That's one me, Maple, and Blessing and stuff did together. I can't remember what song this is from. I'm kind of embarrassed how little I remember this song. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, Etchikuni. There's some truth to that, for sure. Yeah, because those are the jobs a multi-bot should get stressed out handling, because they need a lot more mind space. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Etherduppy. Yeah, it's probably a Venture Zone, too. I know there's Ventures in Dynamis. I need to finish unlocking that, actually. Yeah, I definitely need to finish unlocking Dynamis. I don't remember what song this is. This has to be a credit roll, chat, because it's kind of going for a while, too. How much longer does it got? Oh, it's actually almost done. I really can't put my finger on it. Somebody, I don't know, I heard Dad's question. Anyone would do a Palbro incursion? A banner and a healer? That's, like, what? 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 That's like... Don't get me wrong, I just don't know them. At all. That's like asking me to borrow $20. If Kentish said, hey, can I get a banner and we can do an incursion, I'd be like, let's go. Or Maple, or even you, Easter don't beat, you know what I mean? Like somebody I've played with before. That's the placeholder again. Yeah, I don't really like that attitude for sure. It always makes me a little sad. Yeah, it does, Extra Cooney. I've beaten it like 4 times already and it didn't drop the holy file yet. I'm positive. Alright, we're finding another song. This is a good one. I think this... Is this Sinister Rain? I think this is Sinister Rain. Yahoo, James. We're NM forming, apparently. Be eager, Duppy, just like throw an idea at me, you know? Like if there's something that you have an idea to do or whatever, or stuff, suggestions, I am open to suggestions for sure. But at the same time, I've wanted this necklace forever, and we walked right past it, so I'm like, I always love two birds for one stone. We got Auspice. And it's like, I should keep house spell hunting. I'm kind of stunned how stubborn it is. I've never had this much trouble getting this NM to pop. Oh my god. What's the prestige bonus for White Mage again? Cure 2 buff. I'm scratching my head at that because I'm like, how do they buff it? Do they just make it cost less, I guess? Or cure more? There was song jumping because it's replaying. You all know this song? This is Prombion, or Providence. Oh, so this next song's probably Providence Watcher. Oh no, it's not. I stand corrected. Oh, Brianna. Brianna, I appreciate your games, but at the same time, they don't get to control how the stream goes. Oh, Cure 2 and Waltz Heal percentage bonus. That still seems kind of weak sauce, though. I have to see what the percentage is. I don't know if I'd level up a whole new 75 over that. I'm sure there's more to it than I'm understanding. I don't think I have 11 characters on recount, do I? If I count my mules, maybe. Oh, there he is! There he is! He does exist! Ah. No necklace again. But hey, we got him. He popped. It's okay. We got it over with. Let's get out of here. Save it for another day. On the real, I don't know if I'm ever... Oh my gosh. That is wild. Oh, that's fair. That's fair, okay. Well, maybe if it lets me load up the it's not gonna let me load up the merits menu here. I was gonna say I could show you the merits. But let me get Boba Rune while I'm here. Friendship level 3, let's go! I got a +3. Hello, Mini-Man. I'm trying to creep on him. He's probably AFK, just hoping to get like a message or something. Yeah. I thought being creepy. Mini Man helped me out a lot yesterday, though, with that party. Hey, Scrapnicks. I got all these crawler eggs that, a certain thief stole for me. Would you like them? Falling star out of the firework. Nice. It would be my main. It would be my main, or the Phoenix character maybe? Or the Odin character. I don't know if I'm ready to start a fresh character to teach you guys everything yet, though. I might have to, there's a couple new pieces of gear that I'll get to help speed things up too, it seems like. The Strange Happenings gear. Alright, let's see. We got Asylum. We're just gonna go down the list here. Actually, you know, we're just gonna bring it over. We're bringing it over, chat. Bringing it over. White Mage spell list. Cure, got it. Thea, got it. Paralyzed, got it. Vanish, got it. Arsooner, got it. Poisoner, got it. Or Sleeper, got it. Protectora. Protects. Carolina, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Slow is a pain in the button. Got it, got it, got it, got it. I recently got, it was Barvira as Barpetra. This is a spell I surprisingly haven't had yet. I recently had a get. Holy drug. Okay, so I don't have the recalls yet. We just got Auspice. I do not have Raise 2. I shares all the 76 plus ones too. Okay, we'll check that out in just a sec, but we're facial looking at the list since my mind's on this right now, and then we'll check that out next. So, Raise 2 I don't have yet. Raise 2 drops from Oral Sahagin, Diamond Kodab, or the Agudo High Priest. right? Which I could probably take on now, actually. But, yeah. I don't have Raise 3 yet either. I've re-raised 3. Then re-raised 2 I don't have either. And that drops from Hellish Weapons and Cheyenne. I could probably get my hands on that pretty easily. Shell 3 and Shell 3 I have. Or I might not have Shell... No, I'm Shell 3. Here 5 I recently got. Asuna I recently got. Textura and Protect 4. I do not have. I think I gotta get a Rebow. And it is expensive. That is probably the next spell I need to get. Banish 3 drops from the Alchemist probably, and I haven't gotten it yet. Oh no. Oh, Sea Serpent's Grotto. Yeah, we can go farm Banish 3 then. I need to bring a coin. Which one are they behind? Muse Benediction. Behind the Ornamented Door? No. Boo. Okay, what about the other one? It's level 6272? It has Shalra 4. It's a Dwell and Regen and Cure 5. Oh, you have Cure of the 4 as well? Okay. Okay, you got my attention. You got my attention. I already did the White Mage chests. What is this rate though? Because the ones, they only had like 1%. I don't know if I have a gold beast coin for that door. Maybe I do after all this. I'll have to check my churros. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Sacrifice is what we were working on at the start of the stream. We didn't get it yet. Race Array. This is an important one. I mean, these aren't too bad, actually. Oh, wait. The BCNMs? Oh, these are all BCNMs, never mind. Except for the Admin King, who drops it 97.3% of the time. Am I gonna go in there and well, I'm already here. Am I gonna go in and slap the Admin King? You think he's up? Smiley Simon. I'll just say these are all BCNM guys. Kieran drops it. Just a simple Kieran, you know. Yeah, they're all difficult options. It might be easier just to get a Rise. The kind of bow's important to have. Well, if like if you're doing like real endgame. It's wild. Okay. Moving on. We already re-raced 3. The 4 drops from what we saw earlier. And then Protect and Shell 5. And then they gave us a Rise and then like... Protector and Shell 5s. Harseem sells them. But he doesn't sell them on Cat's Eye. Right? I don't think Harseem sells them on Cat's Eye. Alright, let's minimize this for now. Yahoo Maple. I think what's gonna happen, chat, is we need to probably go to Sea Serpent's Grotto. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm game to try that, Easter Duppy, if you're up for something like that, or if you get Minnie and some other people involved, or whoever. But I don't know the content really well. But I don't have to worry about shattering anymore. I have a lot of the spells that are good, but I wouldn't be able to raise 3 yet. I have like all the important curing spells outside of Kiraga 4. Which, I mean, you really should never need to cast that spell anyway. Well, I take that back. I should get Protectora 4. But yeah, alright, let's check Beast. I'm getting sidetracked. Beast Maid. I do have gold beast coin. Okay. And then a silver beast coin. Just in case. Oh crap, what am I doing? I could put him in a box. And then a Missile beast coin, I think? It's okay, Maple. You got to 75. Thank you for the 375 bets. I see 75. We did it in a venture party too, so we got a bunch of ventures. Like a bunch of ventures. I need to go buy the Chocobo necklace too. I should do that now. Alright, let's deposit that, and that. I don't need the mithril leggings. When did I get those? Or the black bets? Or... Okay, I don't remember asking for any of this gear. Jump Goblin! The sparks gear is pretty good for White Mage Maple, but I'm still missing the body piece. I definitely need to get more sparks for it. But even then, there's obviously a refresh bodies I would want to have instead from like Dynamis or other stuff, and well, Dynamis should be the one I wouldn't have to worry about crafting. But then the other two, the two cloaks, are very clothcraft related. I honestly should be selling stuff to a real vendor instead of giving it to scrap next, but I'm believing that that's gonna be something good. And Easer Duppy, what do you mean by other people do it? I hate to hear the sound of that. You mean you just stand there and do nothing? Because that sounds incredibly depressing. Like mega sad depressing. Alright, so we got the coins. Let's pull the coins back out.
Venture and I'm ready.
Yeah, Tira. I think I should go to Zolkeen so I can ride to Norg. Yeah, that'd be the fastest way, right? Yeah, I think so. So how are you, Maple? How was your time? Are you feeling a little better? I'm feeling a little bit better for sure. We had a rough night that night. You did help me get my testimony and stuff. And see what happened? I ran with it. Oh, nice. Those are always the fun ones. Those are the ones you remember when you're older. Oh, I see what you're saying, Easter Dumpy. It's like a server battle, but it's easy. But because of the timing, I won't be able to see one of those until the weekend. I was pretty sure we could pop our own, because the way they told me trains were... Taka was telling me all trains is Yagudo, Arena, Tonberry, Mayhem, and then Goblin Gambit. So, like, technically, you know, like, Kento, me, you, Maple, a bunch of the regulars, you know. We could probably start it up at nighttime. Not every day, but maybe, like, once or twice a week or something for funsies. Oh, eventually in the wintertime it will, when it's ever cold. Certain weapon skill elements. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but see, now that I don't have to worry about shattering, right? I would be up for more experimentation with healing and stuff. Healing for various dangerous things. That was kind of one of the reasons I wanted to get up here, because it was like, I don't want to heal for somebody, everything goes south, we all die, and then it's like, oh, I guess I got a level from level 1 again. So it's like, alright, before I enter any, like, real endgame, let's try to, yeah. I thought I was being funny, Brianna. I thought it was a funny pun. Yeah, so for my white mage, that's not really gonna do a whole heck of a lot. Realm Razor usually isn't as good as Hexa Strike anyway. Unless they seriously buffed it on this server. Magus has better skill chain properties. But like, I mean, I'll get there eventually, pretty much. But like, that's, yeah, on white mage, that's like... Eh. Plus, I'm not somebody that takes other people's advice all the time, but I definitely consider everybody's advice. And so some of the tryhards in this thing, the stuff that's important to them, sometimes they're dead right. Taka has been right, like, 75% of the time with me. In all the advice he's given. But there is that rare 25% of the time where he's just been dead wrong. And that's not his fault, it's just because there's certain stuff or certain situations where it would be better otherwise. But at the same time, Taka also did get all of his jobs to 75 recently. On his Crystal Warrior, on Fail. I get my trust that ahead of time, yes I should. Nanamigo and Zed. Oh yeah, the Mod Vault. Yeah, there's so much stuff I have to get into. It's like, slowly but surely. There's a lot. Oh, that's fair. You know, honestly, Ether Duppy, that's some really good way to go about it. Frankly, like, that's gonna be better than, like, what a lot of people will put on guides or even old videos and stuff, because stuff changes, stuff gets outdated, new stuff comes out. Lord Tank Lala. Lalas are still cute, it's true. And I think they don't give them the same HP, enfeeblements that, Tarutarus get. Tarutaru in Final Fantasy XI has, like, way more MP than any other race. I think we need a running song, chat. I know we had so. Alright, no. Let's find. Let's do this. I would think dynamics is important too, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of people like that Tira that are just in it to smack monsters and stuff. But I will say it probably might not be, because you do gotta, even for just smacking monsters and stuff, you do gotta do a lot of research. Like, the quests don't tell you where to go. There's not, like, guiding little lights pointing you to every little thing. Like, there's none of that. Like, you always have a web page loaded helping you get to where you need to get to. Like, even a player of my caliber, I have, let me count them. I have 4 Final Fantasy XI reference tabs open right now. Actually, wait, no, you gotta count the other 5 on the other page. I have more than that. I have like 9. We just gotta keep checking this rock wall until it tells me golds. There we go. Alright, so it says use a gold beast coin. Let me in. I saw sneak. Okay, we're fine. Oh, there's just a ground stone here. Perfect. They totally forgot to use one earlier. Oh goodness, I still have sanction. What is going on? Humming instincts. Repatriation. What the heck is homing instinct? A home point. Ah. Is the refresh gonna carry now? Okay, we're gonna find out. And there's a lagoon one right there. Or no, it wasn't. That was a lagoon one. Okay, so there's one right there, chat. There's one right there. All these guys are the ones we need to farm. The problem is gonna be... You guys are what, level 65? Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Alright, you know what else I'm gonna check, chat? Because I'm crazy. We're already here, we walked this whole way. You know what I want to check, right? Who can guess what I'm gonna check while we're already here? Really smart FF11 players will know. Okay, I had to be sure. Alright, so both placeholders are up now. The door placeholder is up, meaning that his pop window is actually up. Yeah, it's not up right now. I mean, it's up. It could be farmed. But the NM's not up. Just, while I was there, I just No, you probably couldn't. Maybe with the 2 trusts, that would be the hardest fight of your life. Midnight 5 ways. You'd only need like 1 or 2 friends with you though. You don't need a lot, like you don't need an army. But you just need a few friends. Just a few. 5 ways, I really appreciate seeing you in the other chats. Everywhere I went, I saw you using my emotes. And it made me smile so much, you don't even know. Cause like, I love using my emotes, but sometimes I feel like I'm the only person who loves using my emotes. Not always, but like, So like, it was really interesting, like popping into Hegemo's chat, and there's another one too. And I saw you using my emotes, and it was like, yay! Alright, let's see, one more walking song. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect for creepy cave. Yep. There's one there. I'm gonna get a little further up, though. Problem with checking up on the Joy Toy guy like that is that you gotta go all the way back. What are we afraid of now? The big placeholders? Honestly, there's some truth to it this time. You're not wrong. Alright, let's beat this guy up. Come on, give me one of the spells. Cough it up. Alright, we gotta pause the music. 2 songs gets confusing. Hi, Mr. Sahagin. I yelled bigger once I ran up to you. Withers are a little bit shorter than humans. I'm kinda used to being a tiny bit taller than Sahagins. But now I'm like face to face with one on my Mithra. They're just like, hello. Ow. I was just trying to cast Protected Shower on him. Oh yeah, they definitely are. They've been around in Final Fantasy for a long time, actually. White Mage Testimony. Shelra 4, which I already have. And a geode. Well, geode is nice. We're pleased with the geode. But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, this is actually pretty dangerous farm. Just like when I was doing the sacrifice farm. Even with 2 trusts. I didn't think you were gonna like that very much. But like, I can't shatter at this point, so I'm like way less scared. I almost had that shatter earlier when I was like, what was I? I had like 5 goblins on me. Everything just aggroed all of a sudden. It's like, oh, we're just gonna move exactly where you are. I don't think he likes me very much. Oh, after that skill chain, I think he's gonna be a bit focused on Zeeb. I think he would think the boys are cute, Brianna. Well, I don't know how you are on girls and stuff, but you probably think some of the girls are cute too. Or especially one girl's outfit in particular is really cool, and then I don't want to say like which and get into all the details. But there's one character you don't get to see enough of, and her outfit is incredibly cool. Oh, blue chest. Not quite what we wanted. Alright, I see another Lagoon Sahagin. They do link though. See if we can find a clean window. Scoop this guy up. Or if there's another one nearby, it's a little... Oh, hold up, this might be the golden window. This might be it. I'm going for it. He's like standing inside of Zeeb. The Sahagins are very underused in Final Fantasy XI. Very underused. Oh god. Ah, here it goes. It's gonna get spicy now, chat. I got a regen on him, but he just got attacked by a whole mess of Sahagin. I was too far to get links, but my trusts were not. And this is actually unique to Cat's Hot. Well... Oh, now we're done. We done, let's get out of here. Come on, kill it, Quack, so I can get the drops. Come on. Come on. Alright, time to get out of here. I'll just kill. Boo. That's steep. Oh, they might have all left, actually. Except the one. I know, I actually didn't need to run. The board people from Dontra? Oh, the bird people. Yeah, yeah. They were kind of nice. That was a very cozy little story. I thought it was gonna be really boring when I got there, and then I actually kind of was pleasantly surprised how it turned out. That did not go the way I wanted. I don't use store Shellra. I already have it. Okay, E-Box, you're holding on to money for me. You're holding on to money, and I want it back. Oh, do you? And I'm looking through, I'm like, where are they? I didn't know. I've never tried to get them back yet. As I'm looking, I'm like, where are the spells stored? Thanks, Maple. Because frankly, I did not know. I'm like, I do not like this new work menu with Emilio. Used to have a previous on the first page, right? That could take you to the back of the page. And they took it away now, so to get to Lower Juno's warp, which you use all the time, you have to, like, go through, like, 5 pages now. Yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I have. The one in the church? I've never used the services, though. Oh yeah, no, I've totally done it. I've never used the services. I didn't realize that's what the services were. Okay, then what is Mima Sign Services? Does she use the tutorial NPC? Because I remember saying unlocking her services or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what they are. What the heck? What is going on? Are these spells I've already done the quest for? Warp and teleport them. Just this badge. Ranger's necklace. Teleport Maya. Oh my god. You can buy back rewards with this NPC with Nima sign. I've never checked it before. Beast Whistle. Oh my god. I've done this. There's a quest behind this too. I've never checked it. I don't have any other. What about the Outlands? I don't have any Outlands. There's a Crystal Warrior. I don't know what these are, but let's just see. Oh, what do you... Oh my god. Every Crystal Warrior reward. I got it. Okay. That's actually really cool. Okay, so if that's the one you guys are talking about, I probably haven't done the quest. You're definitely wearing custom stuff. Oh, is it actually Mr. Day? It's actually Mr. Day? Oh my god. Okay. And check, he's all paused, right? Ooh, melon juice. And a couple food in there. Sorry guys, I got distracted. But uncovering the mysteries of the past, you appreciate some assistance and gladly provide compensation. Okay. Sounds interesting. You require a copy of inscription from ELD Macropolis. Take this sheet of parchment and record it for my reference. Decrypting into a kidney. Alright, so let's grab a chocobo. Is it calling you on your cell phone, Brianna? There goes the... I love that. I love how the airship flies away. It's such a nice touch. Oh, is this where I gotta go get... I have to go find a, another... ancient papyrus? From a lich? Is that what this is? I feel like I've read this one before. You know what? I'm sticking with Zed. Sticking with Zed. No regrets. My Galka buddy trust has gotten me through so much. I'm a little nostalgic and loyal to him. Whenever I get to Zed 2 trust, it's just like, hi buddy. You saved me from so much I can't even tell you on retail chat. You stunned some of the nastiest moves from hitting me, enabling wins. We already got an 11 one, so I'm gonna guess 14. Okay, somebody's already here farming leches on this one. So we're just gonna let them be. Brianna, you're getting predictable, but we knew it. Because that is the way.
Your skill has increased.
It's so much easier when they can't cast spells. Well, he dropped a chest key. I recently dropped one of those. If I happen to see a chest while I'm in. This one lich? But where's the other lich? Okay, let's keep going. If I'm too high of a level for y'all, none about the Revenants, they might aggro me. Or Spriggans or whatever. Dark Stalkers. Hey, you guys are gonna aggro me. There you are. Oh crap. Hi. Oh crap. A whole bunch of them aggroed me now. Oh, we're in it now. Where's the third one? So notice how they're all attacking Zed. He's not not actually a tank, but the way I did that was by hitting each of them a few times. If I didn't do that, the remaining ones would have kept hitting me. This is something I've seen a lot of new players in 11 misunderstand. Now how heat works and claim works and everything. I've explained it a million times, so I won't do the rant today. But you just want to make sure actions are taken on everything or hate won't accumulate properly. Sometimes you can abuse that, and there's a technique called super tanking we use all the time. But unless you're doing that, it's usually counterproductive. I don't need your revival fruit anymore. Oh, we had a little bit of a delay there. I feel like there's a windy quest where I have to kill them. Maybe some of the Darkstalkers. Maybe it's a summoner quest. I feel like Blessing came here and helped me. I can't remember what it was for. Hello, Lich. Alright. Come with me. Give to me your ancientest papyrus. Oh, this isn't good. Nope. Nope. I'll be over here, Buster. He said no to the, he will get silenced. He said, no, I'm actually not a fan. Oh, I'd sleep the, It's okay, at least you'll be away from your friends. Come wake me up. Thank you. Ah, stone skin. You have to try harder than that, Buster. I'm gonna make you work for it. I could remove the stone skin. I want you to see how hard you have to go for it. You just keep going. Yeah. You don't like my stone skin very much, do you? Oh, you got it critical when I was 0. Okay, that actually might hurt. Hi, wake me up. Hi. Now he's asleep, or now he's silenced. Maybe. You never know, right? Nothing? Aw. Badge. It's true that I could, like, fall down a singer. I've been avoiding this quest for a very particular reason. But, yeah. This is one of the lesser fun of the Genkai 1 items you have to go after. Alright, Lich. Oh, there's 2 in here. Yeah! I like double Lich. And that one's silenced even better. Nana, is your treasure hunter broken? Nah, I'm just kidding. Everybody always yells at thieves when the drops don't work, but RNG is not nice.
Skill has increased.
There we go. And before I rush out of here, I'm sure the quest I gotta talk to something in here, right? You can just tell me to find papyrus, right? Let me double check and pull up the quest. Okay, Bedford ending. Alright. Update my lurks. Right? Lurks updated. Cat's IP screwed up. Gosh, it's a long page. Okay. Oh, you have to have it completed to do the quest. Oh, that's a prerequisite. Alright. Yep. Oh, there's nobody I need to talk to in here, though. Oh, it's encrypting antiquity, too. Never mind. Okay. Alright, so where's the copy of the inscription? Travels the main entrance to the necropolis. I-10 and Battalion Towns. We already did that. I get to trade the parchment to it? Oh my gosh. I totally jumped the gun. Huh. Okay, we technically I guess did both now. Okay, I need to go get parchment and Mora. Well, I'm slightly embarrassed, chat. That's okay though. Technically now we got the part 2 part done. And it pays a whole 3K. To me, I was like, I wanted to try to get the spells the old school. Wow, I can talk the old school way. Before I'm Max Silt. Where's Max Silt? Oh, there's Ether Nelpy. There's Max Silt. Wins. Alright, so we'll shoo. I think we're gonna need a walking song. I think I'm gonna play an 11 now. I'm sorry, this isn't as exciting as me getting 75, everybody, but after hours and hours and hours long venture party yesterday, I was like, I just kind of want to be a little more cozy today. Just a little bit more cozy. No, no brown chests. We've seen 2 blue chests. Good night. Why am I not seeing your messages? What is going on, YouTube? Oh, I see what's up. I don't know why Ashvinish's message didn't show up last time. I might have missed it, but good night. We're so close now, I shouldn't even bother playing a solo. Let's either find the next one, though. No, it's not that one. No. No. Yep. I love this song. The first time that I got to this content, I got shivers. We are some of the first people entering it, so there was like no guide. We were pretty much writing the guide on BG Wiki. I mean, I used terrible grammar and everything, so people edited what I wrote and cleaned it up a ton. It's like, I didn't know how to do the fancy links and everything, but we were just like throwing up all the information we could. And I wasn't alone. There's no way I could do it alone. Lots of other passionate players were revealing all of the voracious resurgence information as we discovered it. We're gonna keep this track rolling over Mora. Dragon B is super low. Oh, the server's dying. I was wondering, I'm like, what's wrong? Why is it letting me talk to the NPC? The zone crashed or the server went down. Oh, Brianna, I'll eventually get on retail. Be afraid, oh private servers, for when I find something that makes me happy on retail again. For my main shall dance in glory again. And have power levels that have not been seen in a long time. I kinda remember where I was. That's weird. Usually when Cat Zone crashes on a zone, it brings you back to the entrance. Nitro Parchment. XLD Necropolis. Okay, I'm gonna stop that music now. It's pretty long. And plus it playing twice. But just so you all know, that song is the final boss of the Voracious Resurgence. And it is a very hard fight. I mean, you have God tier players, you can smash it, don't get me wrong. That's everything in Final Fantasy XI, just so you know. You have God tier players with you can break pretty much anything pretty easily, because they know what's going on. But, oh, where did I go to port? I meant to go to upper. But, the first time I won it, I went in there with me and 3 other players. And we summoned some trusts, 2 trusts. And oh my god, was that a hard fight. But you've since learned tactics to make it more manageable. But it's still a hard fight. Without spoiling, I'll say this much. It can cast every single spell in the entire game. And it chooses to cast the most annoying ones. Oh geez, I just ran right past the Chocobo. I guess I couldn't walk there, but still. He likes, in particular, a couple of blue magic spells that Kento may have recently gotten familiar with. Kento, have you learned Entomb yet? When you learn Entomb, you're gonna love it. Or Subduction. Subduction you're gonna love too. Oh, Subduction, oh my god, Subduction. Everything they can't die to Subduction, it makes you sad. Like Pooks. Subduction, because it's wind magic, it heals them. So Subduction, for those that are unaware, is an area effect blue magic that's wind magic. It does really great damage, it's almost instant cast. And it applies Gravity 2 to everything that it hits. Not Gravity 1, chat. Gravity 2. Meaning that you can easily outrun the monster even without movement speed gear. So when you combine that with Entomb, which is the same type of spell for Earth, except it causes petrification, or Spectral Flow, the ice version, which causes terror, all of a sudden you start having a whole combination of stuff. Just in case I get into trouble. I don't need any treasure now, though, so I'll grab Halberd. Halberd for the quick voke. Shouldn't get in trouble, though. Alright, so trade the parchment to the ancient text at J8. Okay. Yay. It's like right at the entrance. Or it could be in the center one. You know what? Putting song back on, chat. Are you using the second and third floor, Bubba Funk? I usually kill every bee on the second and third one. I've had her... I'm not exaggerating, Bubba Funk. I've had her pop from killing her. I killed her, didn't get the bee stinger, sat there frustrated, was watching a YouTube video, and no crap, she popped again right in front of me. Then again, I've also been there I've been there for 2 hours before seeing a pop too. So it's like weird. It took me like 9 times before she finally gave me a dagger, but I didn't have any thief access yet. I'm at IE. And again, something I went 1 for 1, but I did have a siege by then. Aether, is a bomb, 2 weak, okay. Freestone. Wait, no, we're too far now, we're at H. So where is he? IE. It is not that big of an area. Let me reread this. And put up another song. Yeah, show's perfect in this head. Yeah, she jumped, so she spawned. It wasn't like that, it wasn't immediate, right, Bubba Funk? She spawned from, like, I was farming her, right? And then she spawned, I killed her. And then she didn't drop the thing, so I, like, paused to check what the drop rate was for the thing. I'm, like, looking it up. And then, like, the repop of that kill was her again. Oh, she's up twice in widescan? I didn't even know it was possible, but I guess it's possible. There you go, good luck. That makes a lot of sense then. Because, like, any of those are lotto pops. Anytime you kill one of those guys, or even her, it's a chance she can pop again. A J-E. Okay. That she's over there. Not I-E. I know how to read chat. J doesn't totally look similar to I, right? So did Bubba, did Maple or me or somebody explain to you about novice trials yet? Have you seen the novice trial augments on the bee stinger? It's kinda busted. Oh, there it is, ancient text. Wow. It was right there! Alright, anyways. Okay, good. I was gonna say it's a really, really awesome. Like, it's really, really awesome. And, like, if you could equip it or if it's on a job you're planning on using, it's, like, Dancer can't use it, unfortunately, which makes me really sad. But it is a dagger, which makes sense. That Dancers, traditionally, they can only use the knife type. It's, like, one of the things to kind of balance out their power level. And switching to the Providence Ring. And then we gotta get back to Juno to make the delivery of that, and then to see if the Ancient Papyrus gets us any interesting spell. It's probably just gonna give us some ancient magic, but we'll see. It could give us something useful. Congrats! Compensation for my work that barely covers the cost of the parchment and the chocobo, buddy. Please deliver any ancient papyri. Yeah, I got you. Did I call it or did I call it, chat? You gave me quick. So, the spell I was hoping for? Raise 2 would have been nice. The spell would have been nice. Protector 4 would have been nice. Oh god, so that means it's probably not in for bow. We'll probably need to check that. I don't see any other spells on this list that I would have wanted. Actually, these are all a bunch of black mage spells. And other spells. Oh, menu semi ni. I to raise 2 it's a semi ni. And the spell. This is the guy I get the scrolls back from. Ah. Alright. Hey, buddy. Where's all this page crap? Alright, give me back your 5. I already have it, I want to sell it. H2. What the heck? Why are you holding all these? I already have all these spells. Oh my gosh. We're cleaning this man out. Actually, Phalanx needs to stay in the box, so Refresh needs to stay in the box. Wait, we're not ready for those yet. Wind and bind. Yeah, we don't need those. Let's get these out. Holding on to all my money. Okay, I didn't think you had any summoning, but I think you have some bard stuff. Word lullaby and Mage's ballad. Think you have more than that. Old Capriccio. It's a lullaby. Okay. Alright. We shook the guy down for his spells they use holding of mine that are extra. I could sell them. Give to me the money, because chances are I don't have enough. shouldn't sell Quake. I shouldn't sell Quake. I should store Quake. We're gonna toss the LD Macropolis key, cause let's just be real, chat. There's nothing I want from that chest. I mean, gemstones are nice, but I'm not gonna go hunting there right now, I think. Oh, there we go. You got to see 2 unique cat's eye features. The quest for the ancient papyrus, the first part, the second part, and the NPC next to him that stores all of the spells that you store in your e-box. That said, let's head over to Rabao next. Actually, I don't need to go running. I'm a wave mage. Not here. Nope, none of that one. Wrong spell. I'll tap. So if this NPC does not have, if they do not have
Your skill has increased.
Protector 4, which I don't know if they do, I can't remember. I could have sworn I've seen Protector 4 somewhere. But wherever, right? I think I'm gonna go unlock Dynamis next. You got Kento and Maple going in there all the time, you know? Chances are, I'm sure there's lots of white mage gear that drops. I'm sure they would want to progress into some of the other zones to get some of their JSEs as well. And I guarantee you they need a real healer to do it. So, there's a real healer present now. And that probably applies for a lot of people, like Easer Duppy, and I suspect that Dynamis progression has not happened on a lot of my Crystal Warrior friends. And we might actually have enough power at a serious go now. But then again, who knows? For all I know, everybody's all done incomplete. But it doesn't seem like something that people would just casually do, but I could be completely wrong. Okay, so we got one vote on the positive. Maple or Kenta, are you guys around? You guys are probably tied up and stuff. Let's see who's on the link show. Next Hill, Sara, or Salo, I don't recognize that name. Both hook. Okay, so no Meeple must have went to bed, maybe. It is 11, it is getting late. Yeah, look at the time, We did try to farm that necklace a while, didn't we? I really want that necklace, okay? There's a lot of level sync content. Like getting through Chains of Promathia. Which now I'm gonna be able to do because I'm not worried about shattering. Like, oh, like a Ziller, we got all my Sky, we got a lot of stuff we gotta do. It's not gonna be very hard, you know, but it's still gotta happen. Some of it's gonna be hard. But not all of it, honestly. Especially if I get my hands on a refresh body. Ooh, so we already have the Guru one, don't I? I already have it, right? I probably do. Let's just double check. Yeah. Yep, okay. Yep, I have it. Ah, he does have them. I use Banish 3 as well. Kind of pricey. But I can't afford it right now. I will be able to soon, though. I'm glad to know they're both here. I still have to find Shell 4 of them. Not the end of the world, because I have Shellra 4, but, you know. Banish 3, I'm still probably gonna 4. I don't know, we're gonna see how that turns out. Alright. So I don't have enough. Let's teleport Vazel just in case. I feel like I've gotten this cutscene. But just in case I haven't, we're gonna check. And then from there, I just gotta go to one of the Beastman zones and give one of the goblins some money. I gotta go to town first, and then bribe the steps, I think. Yeah. When you're level 65 or higher, and you've beaten the Shadow War, and those two conditions are met and you enter Zarkabard, there's usually a cutscene. I think I'm getting it now. Yeah, I haven't been up here since, I don't think. Alright, so after that, we're gonna go back to Providence. Let's dump the Quake in the box so that gets stored for when Black Mage gets leveled eventually. Actually, not for doing backstore code. I thought I had less items, but there's a bunch in there. Just grab them. Alright, and then we gotta go back to hometown. Just repatriation me. That'll be the fastest way. Oh, I hate this new menu. I'm sorry whoever made this menu. I'm sure you put a lot of thought behind it, but I like the old menu better. But then again, I guess this one might have added... I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason it changed. I like the other format better. You can get to Juno easier. And repatriation and the other features. Alright, so now we're gonna run in and exit out Lyndhurst Walls. Now, if you're in Bastock, you do this in Bastock Mines. And if you're in Sandy, you do this in South Sandy. And you run out a little bit. It's a little different each spot. Like, Sandy's is a bit further. Bastocks and Windy's are pretty close to the entrance. You find these trail markings, and that's what you gotta interact with. Now, once you have that shrouded sand, this is when you actually gotta go to a Beastman location. So this is I gotta go back to Juno now. To switch to my warp ring. It's the modern version, Zarathan, so I don't know. You talking about the old version or the modern version? I kinda like the old version and the Dynamis Divergence in retail. The modern version I find kinda boring. Like the, where it's an open zone for everybody. I see what you did there. You goblin shop. We need goblin shop pork finesse. Oh yeah, I can't blame you. I read a lot of Dynamis Divergence to help people get their clears and be able to access augmenting their Remo weapons on retail for years. Like, well beyond I'd ever need it ever again. Well, I mean, I guess I could augment other stuff. I gotta go this way. I went the wrong way. I go into the castle. But, you know, I still like to pop into the contents, even the ones I'm a little burnt out of. Where's the other goblin? Let's see. You should be able to trade this goblin 50,000 gil. Here you go, alright. Prismatic hourglass. Bam. Congratulations, Brianna. Oh, we got a whole bunch of cooldowns now. We're on Cooldown City. Now, you do not need a new hourglass for every Dynamis entry. With this particular mode, they're following the retail model. So you only need to do the 50k once. And once you have those two key items, the Vial of Shrouded Sand and the Prismatic Hourglass, you are able to enter every Dynamis zone once per Vanadil day. So if you die while you're in there, like in the first 5 minutes, you won't be able to go back into that Dynamis until the next Vanadil day. The Vial of Shrouded Sand. So here's the order that I did it. You have to go out to Zarkabard, get the cutscene. Go to a hometown, talk to the trail markings to get the cutscene with Cornelia's ghost. Then that gives you the Vial of Shrouded Sand. Once you have the Vial of Shrouded Sand, you come to any of these goblins at any of the Beastmen strongholds. I went to Castle Oysters on top the Antiquix. And you trade them 50,000 gil. And they give you the Prismatic Hourglass. With both items, you're able to enter the first 4, well 3 or 4, depend. I think this server lets you do the first 4 up to Juno. Once the 4 cities are beaten, then you're able to go to Businin Glacier. And once Businin Glacier is beaten, you're able to go to Zarkabard. And then the Dreamlands, you're able to go into once you've beaten Diablos and Chains of Promathia. And there's 3 zones that you can go into: Kufem, Valkram Dunes, and Buburimu Peninsula. And when those 3 are beaten, you can enter Tabnasia. Oh, you can do it in a different order? That's weird. That might not work in retail. I have been able to do weird quests out of order sometimes on Cat's Eye. Not all the time, though. They're usually working pretty good. Enough points? Did it charge points to enter? Oh, you can reset your cooldown for a Dyna. Ah, wow. Interesting. I don't know if I'd ever use it for that. I don't know if I'd want to do Dynas that hard, chat, if I'm being honest. Most interesting. I forgot to trade the Quake to the... Oh, it didn't take it. I can trade it later. So, alright chat, what we're gonna do is we're going to Provenance Ring, dropping the Quakes. And then I'm gonna go back to town, and I'm gonna do one last thing I keep saying I need to do, but I keep forgetting. And that is buying my mount necklace. Or my mount whistle. The awkward, creepy silence. So awkward, so creepy, so silence. Yeah, it'll be nice to have a mount for some of the dangerous areas. Or plus, I've had times where people just speed away, you know, and then they gotta wait for my slow butt to sneak an invisible walk. And that's not always gonna work in areas with imps. Aw, Free Pebbles changed to Atari Taru. That's adorable. Oh my god, Free Pebbles, you look adorable. I gotta stop getting distracted. What was I even doing? Free Pebbles just got me totally distracted. Oh my gosh, I completely lost my train of thought now. Oh, okay, I was getting the Chocobo necklace. And who wet Taru as well? Maybe they wanted to get to 75 safely, and then change their race to Taru once they felt safe. That would actually be very smart. Yeah, I'll be honest, Brianna, if it was like a fantasy world for realsies, and I could be like a Lalafell or a Taru, I probably would. I'll be honest, chat. To be adorable and cute, I would sign me up. But, like, in real life, like in the physical world we live in today, I don't know if I'd be as eager. My eagerness shifts a little bit. Because there are some very, let's just call them logistical challenges when you're a bit smaller. But, like, if you're a Taru or a Lala and you're living in a city of other Lalafell, furniture's designed for you, like, the whole The whole culture is built around people of that size. Kind of like the hero Hobbit, you know? Big door, maybe. I don't know. I would probably be human, but it's hard to say. It depends on what the options are. If there is an option that I found cute enough, and something that I could, like, personify and everything. You can teleport to Avenger Shields. You gotta do some. Oh, you have to do some of today's ventures before you can. Okay, whatever. Alright. Those are rewards. Give me the chocobo whistle. The 25 charges of amount. I should just only buy these with my venture points, but we're gonna take a quick peek. Currency and materials. Aether dust, cotton coin purse, Kupo nut, prismatic cluster, and scarlet cells. So it's getting very expensive. Holy moly, prismatic clusters. What do they even do? I can't remember. They might just be a custom cat's eye thing too. Battlefields list. The Goblin Brews. I don't even know what the Goblin Brews are. I have a ton of Goblin Brews ones, I think it is. Yeah, the Cloud Evoker does. And then the orbs. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. I've seen those pop when we fought Sky Gods on the Ace account. I forget who was explaining it. Ravenor maybe was explaining it? I can't remember. Wrathkeeper, oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, I take it back, there might actually be something I want to spend my stuff on. Wrathkeeper's ring, Artificer's ring, Pathmaster's ring, and Midger's helm. That's the skill up one, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no, I should probably get Midger's helm. I've heard people talk about it already. Fine, we're doing it. Take a look, chat. Midger's helm. Synthesis skill gain plus 5%. Yeah, that's good. It's a good. Alright, now we're out of ventures. We have to be kinda careful with those chocobo whistles. Toss the White Mage testimony, we don't need that. I don't have any spots. I don't think I do. Nope. I'm gonna have to do some more windy missions, chat. I think that's gonna be the focus next stream, is getting rank 10 Windursts. We'll have to see. Alright, I think we should wrap up. We're getting close to midnight. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin soon. So I know, not lots of excitement today, chat. We had a little bit more of a cozy day. But I unlocked Dynamis. I unlocked the whole little spell Ancient Papyrus thingy. We got Auspice, at least. I'm planning to get a bit more spells than that, but we found some of the other spells in shops that we can't afford. I showed off some gear. We have to talk a bunch, enjoy some music. Let's see who's on. We raided Crab Dance yesterday. Oh, Shawoolwolf. Okay, well, Viner's on too. Dollar's given and dandy pets too. Oh no, it looks adorable. Oh, he's got dandy purring at the mic. Oh my gosh, I'm melting. Okay. I've torn chat. Okay. You all want to see Crystal Warrior, right? So maybe the options I'm seeing for Final Fantasy XI right now is Professor Crab Dance on Horizon, which we streamed yesterday, so we rated yesterday, we're not gonna rate him again. Velner, who you all know, retail, multi-boxer, all that kind of stuff. But I think we should raid Solo Wolf Live. He's working on his Crystal Warrior. So he's on Cat's Eye in the same mode you see on me playing tonight. And he's pretty friendly, he comes into chat. So I think we should show some support. Alright everybody, that's all for me. I'm gonna go say hi to Solo Wolf Live and see how his Crystal Warrior journey is going. My next stream, I don't know, I'm probably am gonna stream tomorrow, who am I kidding? There's a good chance, but if not, I'll post to Discord. Hope to see you all there. At Oyasumi Nasai, Matane, Jane, take care, adios, good night. I'll see you all then.